Thursday the 26th of November, and yet again we have Appliance fleet number 75 on duty in Adelaide Station. So this beautiful bit of history is actually 25 years old. It's a fantastic truck. I'm very sentimental about it. It's what I learned to be a firefighter and operate a Bronto on. But the part about this is it's 25 years old and it's now running as the front running aerial appliance for Adelaide City Centre and the rest of the metropolitan area. So why is that alarming? Well, fire trucks, even by the government's own budgetary figures, are meant to be replaced every 15 years. This beautiful old truck is still 25 years. And what we'll hear as well from this government probably is that we do have a replacement on the way. And we do, we know that. But unfortunately, this has taken too long. A great bit of kit of a Bronto is it needs so much mechanical maintenance and even x-rays to make sure this thing's safe to be operating. On that whole regard, it wasn't that long ago, I was riding on this appliance. We're at a third alarm factory fire. Both of these trucks were working very hard. There's two Brontos that are always on duty. Both trucks are working very hard, at times above the fire, trying to put this industrial fire out. At one point I moved, this boom could be 35 metres up in the air, deliver water or rescue people. I then moved lower to the ground where the whole appliance shut down. Installed, I was stuck there, had no mechanical movement to get down. Luckily enough, the bucket was close enough to the ground, I was able to be rescued by a ladder. Now mechanical breakdowns happen, we do know that, but when a truck gets used hard for 25 years of its life, it's too long. We can't rely on it. We need firefighters, and this is what our whole campaign has been about on behalf of the United Firefighters Union, is about having the tools to do the job. What the union's been talking about when we say, Mr. Marshall, Marshall doesn't give a truck, that's all about the mechanism to get new trucks. Okay, every other fleet is managed. What we see around the world and around other fleets in terms of this state is that when an asset reaches its life, the funding for that is delivered and the new asset is delivered. Unfortunately, the MFS management still have to go cap in hand, and there's this long drawn out process whether or not the funding will be released and whether or not we'll get a truck in a timely manner. So what happens, these trucks tend to spend more time on duty, longer, and the mechanical bills go up, the unreliability goes up as well, and the public are the ones that are going to suffer. The union, we also have a campaign running at the moment about diesel particulate. So diesel engines emit fumes like any other combustibles, and what we have in our stations with trucks moving in and out all the time is that these trucks are starting up all the time. So as you can see, dirty diesel fumes into the areas where we're working, and what we need them to be is safely extracted out of our workplace so that we're not breathing them in or absorbing the chemicals that are emitted from here. In Adelaide Station, you'll see there is actually no mechanical ventilation. We rely on those lovely big engine doors to come up and a fresh breeze to blow it out, but we know that's not a guaranteed way of getting rid of exhaust fumes. So we've tried to talk to the government about either the mechanism to release the funding so fire trucks are replaced in a proper, timely manner, and we've also tried to talk about how diesel fumes can be extracted safely from our engine rooms. To protect firefighters, this government has had a stonewalled approach. While we have firefighters being frustrated like myself on a day-to-day basis, just trying to talk to this government so we can deliver a safer state for you. Thanks for listening.